Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and this is an Amazon Fire Stick TV, or rather it's the Amazon Fire TV user interface. The Stick TV is actually hanging out here behind the TV. It's a little box that plugs right into the HDMI port, and I'm currently powering it from the USB port on this TV. It's recommended that you actually use this little power adapter instead, but I'm throwing caution to the wind, so we'll see if that causes any problems. It's about the same size or similar in size to something like a Google Chromecast, which is another little device that you plug right into a TV, and it sells for a similar price. The Chromecast goes for $35, but the Amazon Fire TV Stick goes for $39. Now, for a couple of bucks more, you get a wireless remote control that you can use to navigate an on-screen user interface, and you don't need to use your phone to use this device. So, if you want to, you can use your phone because it gives you a couple of extra functions. At $39, this is Amazon's cheaper TV box. They do sell a more expensive one for $99 that has a voice-controlled remote control. You can buy that remote separately for $30, or you can install an application on your Android or Amazon Fire phone and pair it with your TV, connect, and then we have voice controls. Alpha House. And we can select and watch TV that way, or navigate using on-screen gestures. And you can also use this keyboard to enter text, which makes it a lot easier to input passwords and usernames and so forth. Now, using either the remote app or the remote control, you can see that it's tightly integrated into Amazon's Prime Video, movies, TV, and so forth, with your watch list and your video library for items that you've purchased or rented. You also have access to a certain number of applications, and you can pair it with an Amazon Fire TV gamepad if you want to play video games, or you can play some video games with just this little guy. So this has a back, home, and settings buttons, rewind, fast forward, and play, pause, and then arrow and select. So let's see a game that all you really need to do if you're playing on an Android phone for Flappy Bird is tap the screen. Works sort of the same way on a TV. So there's Flappy Bird. Let's go back home. And let's take a look at a video. So that's video streaming from Amazon. Now the voice search function will work with anything from Amazon Prime or Amazon Videos, but you can also install third-party applications such as Netflix. But this has to launch a separate application, takes a little bit longer, isn't integrated with the voice search, so it's not quite as pleasant an experience. And in some ways, it might actually be faster using something like a Chromecast where you can just pull up videos straight on your phone. That said, we can go ahead and play a video here. Takes a moment to load, and then once it does, you can use the remote.
His life is in serious danger.
To control it. Control audio and subtitles and so forth, and it works pretty nicely. Again, let's go back to the home screen and let's take a look at one more app, YouTube. Here you can sign in with your account, or you can use YouTube without signing into your account. But if you are in your account, it'll show saved videos, uploaded videos, and other things. So right now I'm logged in as Liliputing, which means I can go take a quick look, and you can see that I've got my Fire TV Stick unboxing and first boot video, my Nexus 6 review, and I can play those using the remote control.
Welcome to my workday with IBM Verse. I have a few minutes before my next meeting.
Skip the ad with a click. Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and this is a Google Nexus 6. Play, pause. Which is Google's latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 805 quad. It's a 6-inch screen cells device in that it really is going to be designed to sort of hold with one hand and operate with the other. And skip videos. Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and this is a quick look at Android 5. So the video playback works pretty well. It can take a little sort of getting used to the layout here. So we've got a home tab that has recent items, and that can be videos you've watched, games you've played, anything that you've recently used. So if you're watching a TV series, for instance, it'll come in handy that you can now quickly and easily get to all of the additional episodes of that TV series. So the recent button sort of makes sense. Also from home, you've got featured apps and games, but here you might have something like Netflix, which is already installed. Click it, and then you can open it or view application details or other things using the on-screen buttons or the remote control buttons. But then also featured is Hulu Plus, which is not installed. I could download it, install it, I'd have to log in, I'd need a Hulu Plus account. So it's a little bit weird that that's just sort of the second thing right there on the home screen. Also recommended movies, featured videos, and so forth. Likewise, you can see I've got my watch list here, and my watch list does show me the little Prime logo here. So if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, it'll show you what you can watch for free. But then if there's no Prime, you might have other things that you've added to your watch list that you might want to purchase in the future, or maybe that you've paid for, but they don't have the little Prime logo, which means I can't watch them for free. I'd have to pay for them. So if I wanted to do that now, you can say I can buy the first episode for $0, but if I wanted to buy the season, it would cost me $23. This is linked to my Amazon account. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm not ready to pay $23 for that. So in games, you can see my games library. Now there's games that I've downloaded and installed here, like Flappy Bird. But then there's also games that I have not downloaded and installed, like League of Evil, and when I clicked on it, it apparently just queued the downloads, so it's doing that in the background. So you install some apps that you don't want to play here, because not all of them are going to be friendly with the TV remote if you don't have the Bluetooth game controller. You can go into your Amazon TV Stick settings, view a full list of applications, manage all installed apps, and go to League of Evil, and uninstall, clear cache, and so forth. So overall, the user interface is pretty TV friendly. It might not be quite as user friendly as some other competing systems out there, but it's pretty versatile. It's not quite as fast, from what I understand, as a $99 Amazon Fire TV. I don't personally have one, so I can't make a comparison. It definitely takes a little more getting used to all of the different ways that you would use different apps using the remote control. So it's maybe not quite as user-friendly as a Chromecast, which has virtually no user interface. Instead, you just find apps on your phone or tablet and click play and then click a button to stream them to your TV. You can do that. Actually, there is some screen mirroring. So if you had a Fire tablet, for instance, and you wanted to watch a video on your mobile device, you could fling it to your TV, pick up where you left off, or you can pair your phone with the YouTube app, so you can find a YouTube video here and send it to your TV. But a Chromecast, that's sort of all it does, is let you use your phone as the user interface. So if that's the sort of thing you're looking for, a Chromecast might be a better solution. If you don't want to have to use your phone or tablet, but might want to optionally use it, something like the Fire TV Stick might be an option. Now, if we look under System, I want to show you a couple of other things. I haven't played around with it too much yet because I just got this today, but you do have support for ADB debugging, which allows you to connect it to a computer and send ADB commands. The Fire TV OS is running on, it's based on Google Android, and you do have support for installing apps from unknown sources. Now, both of these are turned off by default, but you can turn them on. And what that means is you can install applications that are not made available through the Amazon App Store, which is a nice option to have. You can unlink your account. You can pair other Bluetooth game controllers, set parental controls, and adjust your display settings. For screen calibration. So that's a quick look at the Fire TV Stick. It also has access to your Amazon Prime music library and photos. So if you are a Prime subscriber and you have music uploaded, or even if you're not and you have music uploaded to your cloud storage account, you can access that and play it there too. So Overall, it's a pretty great device if you're tightly integrated into Amazon and Amazon Prime services. If, on the other hand, you just want a Netflix player, there might be better options, but you can use this for Netflix, YouTube, PBS, and watch ESPN and other third-party apps. This is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and a quick look at the Fire TV Stick.